Hello everyone, I'm Adonis Recap. Before we start the video, I hope you can take 3 seconds to smash the like button, subscribe to support me, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell to receive the latest videos. Thank you and I wish you a happy time today. Let's continue to follow the next developments of the most anticipated story today in chapters 235 to 237. Change the scene to Chen Yuan's villa, where he is listening to Kim Jenny on the phone. Hello Jenny, what's up? Why did you call me so early in the morning? Jenny on the other end sighed and replied, well, if there's nothing, can I call you? Chen Yuan chuckled and said, haha, how is that possible? What kind of relationship are we, right? Jenny, hearing him say that, was very happy. She sweetly replied, actually, I didn't call you for anything big. Just this morning I saw a viral video on Dunin of you defeating Kimura or something, so I wanted to call and congratulate you a bit. Chen Yuan, with his inherent desire for beauty and fruit in his blood, combined with the praise of a beautiful woman, his level of vanity increased, but he still had to be modest. He replied, well, it's nothing really, just lucky to win the other party. It's all just a fleeting fame, like the wind blowing and clouds passing by. Not worth mentioning. Jenny asked curiously, Chen Yuan, it's been a long time since you went to Kinyuan. Are you not planning to stay there in the future? Perhaps after the previous incident, the girl naturally speculated, causing Chen Yuan to no longer stay there, making her somewhat uneasy. Chen Yuan realized this and immediately explained, oh, there's actually nothing to it. Just bought a house in the suburbs for the summer. When the new school year starts, I'll move back to Kinyuan. Kim Jenny heard that and she was very happy to respond. Ah, is that so? That's great. Now I can't wait to start school anymore. I can cook for Chen Yuan every day. For her now, the future prospect of being able to take care of Chen Yuan is perhaps the most beautiful days of her life. Chen Yuan felt a little melancholy. Jenny seems to understand too much. Looking back when I first met Kim Jenny, she was a trap girl, and now she has become warm and close because of me, always quietly striving for the best for herself. To a thoughtful extent, she is truly a very good girl now. The siblings saw that Chen Yuan was still wearing the outfit that Kim Jenny had bought for her from the beginning until now. They understood it already, haha. After taking the photo, Chen Yuan looked at Jenny's contact list and had a little thought. I always give other women tens of billions of dollars. I should also treat Jenny well. While Chen Yuan was thinking of how to make something for Jenny, Meng came with a bunch of luggage and said, brother, I have finished packing. Chen Yuan politely said, bring all the things I bought for you. Bring them with you. Girls must dress well. How else would it be? Meng discontentedly replied, I've brought everything I can't carry anymore. Can you bring a little less? How weak girls like me can wear a bunch of clothes like this all year. Wear a different outfit every day without repeating any day. Chen Yuan said, don't be afraid, I will take you to school and I will take care of everything. Upon hearing this, Meng replied excitedly, really? Will Big Brother take me to school? She ran up to hug Chen Yuan and said, you're so good to me. I like you the best. Chen Yuan, with a happy expression, said, after all, I only have one little sister. You are my only sister, so of course I have to treat you well and love you. Meng was extremely happy at this moment, feeling Chen Yuan's chest and thinking, my big brother's chest is so strong. He must be a powerful man, always making me feel safe. I want to hug him like this forever. She smiled with satisfaction, thinking, he probably won't realize anything. Should I take the opportunity to tell him that we are not actually siblings? But she was a little worried. Will he still be willing to accept me? Or maybe this short-lived princess dream is time to wake up. With a thoughtful look on her face, she spoke up, brother, I have something to tell you. Seeing her posture and the affectionate expression on her face, Chen Yuan thought to himself with a sense of panic. Oh my god, this is not good, she wants to confess, but it's not right. We are siblings after all, my dear sister. Without letting her speak, Chen Yuan immediately interrupted her, saying, Meng, actually I understand, but you know that I always see you as my little sister. I don't like it when you say things that could affect our sibling relationship. So please, let's not say these things. Meng looked at him with wide eyes and thought, oh, so my brother already knew about this. Wang Meng continued to lightly pat her cheek, then spent the morning looking at Chen Yuan. It turned out that the problem I had been worrying about for so long was nothing at all. That's right, he's so smart. Why wouldn't he know? I have always been worried unnecessarily. He knew early on that I wasn't his biological sister, but still treated me like a real sister. Isn't that because he loves me in his heart? That's why he agrees to keep me by his side and treats me so well. No one is as good as him, not even Zai Lu. In fact, I should have guessed early on that he had already found out about his true identity in college. His biological parents must be very wealthy, truly rich. That's why he has so much money. It's so simple, and yet I didn't think about it. Clearly, I'm so silly. If Chen Yuan knows his true identity, knows there is no blood relationship between me and him, then there's nothing to worry about. Chen Yuan loves me and I love Shen Yuan, so just love each other peacefully. After thinking about it, Wang Meng Meng has brushed aside all barriers and the long-suppressed desire has been completely unleashed. The system began to resonate. Wang Meng Meng's current liking level is 90 points. Evaluating the liking level towards the current target, the evaluation of Wang Meng Meng's liking towards the owner has successfully achieved a breakthrough with 90 points. Congratulations to the owner for successfully triggering the reversal. Wang Meng Meng has spent a total of $30 billion. Reward the owner with $3 billion. Next, Wang Meng Meng successfully transformed and the owner was rewarded with 30 points of enhancement. Congratulations to the owner for acquiring mastery of the performing skill, a skill that the owner has acquired and the skill will automatically upgrade cumulatively. Chen Yuan was 3 parts helpless and 7 parts like 3, almost kneeling down to worship Wang Meng Meng. Oh my god, why is life so unfair? Oh my god, have I not explained clearly enough? I have clearly refused, so why does the goodwill still increase? Meng Meng, are you crazy? How can your imagination be so rich? How can love arise between siblings? Then Chen Yuan turned to interrogate the system. System, what exactly is happening? Can love really arise between family members? I do not accept it. System, you are a beast. How can such nonsense happen? Unreasonable, truly unreasonable. While Chen Yuan was interrogating the system remained silent and disappeared. After seeing Wang Meng Meng with flushed cheeks, she walked closer and suddenly kissed Chen Yuan on the cheek. Then she quickly ran into her room, feeling extremely embarrassed, leaving Chen Yuan standing there like a statue in the wind. Chen Yuan rubbed his cheek and said, I was forced to kiss. Then he tried to reconcile Wang Meng Meng's moral standpoint by explaining to himself in a forced manner. Compassion may not only represent love, and it is not necessarily between a man and a woman that there is attraction. Between relatives, high levels of compassion can also arise unexpectedly. It is definitely possible. This is definitely the love of blood relations. Meng Meng just didn't understand, but after all, she was just a child and was pampered by me, so there was nothing to worry about. While Chen Yuan's fame was soaring in the financial center of Ma Duo, Kan Ge-yon hurriedly announced, Boss, while you were away, I have something to report. After escaping from Ma Duo, Yu Ling Shuang returned to Tianmen City, took over Phi Tian, and merged with real estate to establish Phi Dun Group. Currently, Yu Ling Shuang is the CEO of Phi Dun Group. As Kan Ge-yon finished speaking, Lai Jia Mu's face immediately turned pale. He thought he could predict the thoughts of others, but the internal feelings of Lim Yong Wong were unpredictable and more terrifying than he had imagined. After that, Lai Jia Mu threw the report on the ground with an angry expression on his face. It's unbelievable that Lim Yong Wong would trust her so much. Even though he lost 30 billion in assets, Lim Yong Wong not only did not get angry or blame anyone, but he continued to entrust her to run the Phi Dun Group, a conglomerate with a total investment capital over $150 billion. If I were Lim Yong Wong, I think I would have wanted to kill Yu Ling Shuang. Faced with such a double-crosser, she should pay a high price to satisfy her anger. But Lim Yong Wong didn't do that. It seems like I underestimated him. This guy is really hard to figure out, cunning and more patient than usual. In the end, what kind of person is he? 30 billion thrown away is thrown away, no anger at all. He even continues to use her. Li Jia Mu's attitude made Kan Ge-yon feel threatened, but she still stood up to analyze. Lim Yong Wong's reckless act of losing 30 billion and continuing to use Yu Ling Shuang has 3 possibilities. First, he knew that the loss of 30 billion was a fact, so he cannot get the money back, even if he is angry. Therefore, he showed generosity to win over his subordinates. In this way, he can manipulate their emotions and make them trust him. Second, despite the betrayal by Yu Ling Shuang, she possesses extraordinary management skills. More importantly, she knows the weaknesses of the Lai family group, holds many secrets of Lai Jia, and understands the Phi Dun Group very well. No one is more suitable than Yu Ling Shuang to manage this project. Third, Lim Yong Wong has an extremely subtle ability to control people's hearts to the highest level. He knows exactly when Yu Ling Shuang is truly loyal and when she is just pretending to obey. Although Xiao Yu has been trained extensively, she is like a blank sheet of paper in front of him. All intentions are seen through. Lin Yong Wong follows the principle of not doubting someone he uses and not using someone he doubts. Would anyone dare to entrust such a large group to a former spy? The answer is no. If it were me, I wouldn't dare to make that decision. For the first time in his life, Lai Shi Mu felt scared of someone. He lit a cigar to gather his thoughts, the smoke lingering in front of his glasses. His eyes became gloomy. Yes, I couldn't entrust such a big project to a traitor. I couldn't trust her. In fact, I couldn't trust anyone. This is my weakness compared to him. I don't have the decisiveness like he does. But who is Lim Yum-woon really? How can someone so young, only 20 years old, remain so calm? How can he completely control his emotions? Not all young people are impulsive, are they? Yet when faced with such a huge loss, he could still push aside all emotional factors, make decisions, and act in the calmest manner. Is this truly a human being? And the calculation that a 20-year-old can hold on to this management style can be likened to a legendary character from ancient times. If someone can completely dismiss all emotional factors, make every decision based on absolute logic, then that person would be incredibly frightening to frightening. Upon hearing this, Lai Jia-mu felt extremely annoyed, then roared with anger. What? Just what? Who gave you the authority to handle everything without my consent? Get out. Get out of my sight. I regret not decisively getting rid of Yu Ling Shuang, letting her escape from Madu. Now this pitch is getting a lot of attention from Lim Young-won. If she consolidates her position, she might seek revenge on the Lai Shi group. This is a big threat. Thinking about this, Lai Jia-mu felt goosebumps of fear that interrogated with a suspicious look. Why are you telling me now about such an important matter? Kan Gae-yeon hesitated. Sir, I have been traveling abroad for a few days. I absolutely cannot let the film project in Tianmen continue. If there are issues in the film industry, the position of the Lai Shi group in the entertainment industry will also be shaken. Kan Gae-yeon was scolded after a match and felt extremely angry. The boss went on a trip to handle 30 billion financial transactions, launder money, and transfer it back to the country. Now there is a problem and they blame me, Yu Ling Shuang, a damn woman. This is the dream life of a star. Now I can understand why she wanted to betray the Lai Shi Corporation and run away. Stepping out of the airport, Chen Yuan and his foster sister called a taxi straight to Fudan University in Maduo. Fudan University in Maduo was established in 1905 and is a top national key university, ranked 10th in the country, only behind Tsinghua University and Peking University. To be admitted to a university like this, students must be top-ranked students in their class. Another academic year has come, and this year, Fudan University in Maduo welcomed a large number of new students. In addition, many parents drove luxury cars to the school to see off their children, from Bentley, Rolls-Royce to McLaren, all kinds of luxurious cars that were easily spotted. For the first time in her life, Wang Meng saw such a large university and exclaimed excitedly, "Oh, is this Maduo University? It looks so magnificent." Chen Yu was still busy looking around to see if anyone recognized him, saying, "That's right, compared to Huda University, it's much bigger. If I had scored a few more points back then, I could have gone here. Maduo has so many hot girls." Wang Meng's reaction was met with friendly smiles from the new students, who even found her to be adorable. On the other hand, Chen Yuan was seen differently, with people feeling like he was a country bumpkin going to the city for the first time. His outdated clothing and dark skin made him look like he had just been released from prison, giving people the impression that he was not a good person. Chen Yuan continued to chat freely, completely ignoring the contemptuous glances of everyone, but the drastic change in appearance made Wang Meng unable to help but sigh. "Brother, please be silent, stop looking around. Can you tone down this disguise a bit? People might think you're my dad instead of my brother." Chen Yuan smiled gently and explained, Meng, you don't understand. Today, we need to go through passport control at the airport, so I didn't change too much. This disguise only enhances about 1/10 of my true ability. Otherwise, I could disguise myself to the point where even you wouldn't recognize me." But looking at Chen Yuan's appearance had greatly diminished, especially the biggest change was in his demeanor, which made Wang Meng feel somewhat unfamiliar. Rather, this style has changed too much. Your face was quite good-looking, somewhat resembling a national heartthrob. Now you've transformed into a middle-aged uncle. Chen Yuan didn't care and replied, "That's not necessary, and this is the secret recipe of traditional Chinese medicine. We are now too famous, so we need to be a little humble." Chen Yuan's great sacrifice touched Wang Meng a lot. He was afraid that his fame would affect my enrollment and cause trouble for me, so he changed his appearance like that. He is still the gentlest person to me, but he is still very handsome. Disguising himself like that makes him look more masculine. Seeing Wang Meng sweating, Chen Yuan showed concern. Meng, are you thirsty? I'll go buy some water for you." Wang Meng couldn't help but feel grateful. "Yes, thank you. You are so kind." In the area where new students are registering, there are quite a few beautiful and glamorous girls with fancy makeup and stylish clothes. However, with her demeanor and beauty, Wang Meng still stands out in the crowd. Even some wealthy girls, upon seeing Wang Meng, show a hint of surprise on their faces. Why would a man who is both rustic and ugly like him be able to pursue such a beautiful girl? This girl has smooth white skin, a gentle demeanor full of elegance and grace, like a fairy stepping out of a painting. But why is there an ugly guy next to the fairy? It's really hard to understand. Suddenly, there was a loud sound echoing from the sky. Everyone simultaneously looked up. Some new students continuously exclaimed in amazement. Look, what is that? Oh my god, this is the first time I've seen someone arriving at school by helicopter. So wealthy is this Qin Wu Feng, it must be Qin Wu Feng. Who is Qin Wu Feng? He's quite famous. If you don't know Qin Wu Feng, then you don't know one of the top 4 young masters in Mavdo. This quote resounded, almost everyone held their breath. A male student began to explain that mentioning the 4 young masters in Mavdo was extremely terrifying. The most impressive tycoon figure was Principal Wang, ranked 4th. Jin Jiangyu of Lai Shi's tycoons was also among them. Ranked 2nd, Qin Wu Feng ranked 3rd, known as Feng Shao, one of the most famous rich kids. Could it be that he is the only son of BL Capital? What is BL Capital? I have never heard of it. A bunch of ignorant people. Even Do Capital doesn't know. Do you know the Global Financial Center building? Do you know the Eastern International building? Do you know the World Window? Do you know Tianmin? All of these structures bear the shadow of BL Capital. So, do you ask if BL Capital is terrifying or not? Terrifying. Why not? No wonder he flies to school by plane. A group of excited students, feeling extremely anxious, became very restless as the helicopter began to descend rapidly in altitude. Within moments, it touched down on the school's sports field. The door of the helicopter opened, and a young man in a black shirt, white trousers, with a backpack slung over his back, slowly stepped out from the helicopter. Qin Wu Feng wore dark glasses as if not wearing them. His mouth cornered a slight smile as he waved his hand, exuding a luxurious and elegant demeanor. Several young rich girls dressed in glamorous outfits, constantly amazed and awed with an expression of admiration on their faces. Oh my god, he's so handsome. Unbelievably handsome. Oh, BL Capital. Could it be the legendary BL Capital conglomerate? As far as I know, the Qin Jia family is truly a wealthy clan in Maduo. Qin Wu Feng's grandfather was the chairman of the Maduo Chamber of Commerce during the Resistance War. The Qin Jia family history spans over 200 years, and their investment includes the Thomson Divera Villa in Maduo. At least 20 buildings in the East District of Maduo belong to the Qin Jia family. In the Globo Financial Center and the Dongfang International Building, these 2 buildings alone are worth over 100 billion. Qin Jia holds 1/3 of the shares. Furthermore, it is rumored that BL Capital owns 5 gold mines, 3 oil fields, and 12 iron ore mines in Africa. And that's just the surface. If only one could become his girlfriend. A beautiful girl in a short dress wanted to approach Qin Wu Feng, but he passed her and headed straight to the area for new student registration. Furthermore, he was followed by a group of black-suited bodyguards warning, "Attention, Boss Qin is coming. Attention, Boss Qin is coming." Qin Wu Feng looked at a group of rich girls in awe and showed disdain. Huff, a group of lowly people trying to seduce me with their looks. They really don't know life or death. Just then, Qin Wu Feng suddenly froze, his eyes lost in a trance. It was none other than Wang Mengmeng. Natural beauty, seductive figure, especially the aura of Wang Mengmeng was truly magical, making Qin Wu Feng's heart beat faster in an unreasonable way. There was a feeling of excitement in his chest as if his heart wanted to leap out. This girl had a slim figure just like a fairy. Qin Wu Feng drooled. Besides my sister Qin Wu Xuan, I have never seen such a beautiful girl. Qin Wu Feng approached Wang Mengmeng, took out his phone wanting to exchange contact information. "Hey classmate, I want to add you on WeChat." In his mind, he thought, there is no reason for this girl in front of him to reject him. Handsome, wealthy, renowned for hooking up with countless hot girls like Madu actively pursuing him, especially after the majestic image of him just now landing with a helicopter. It seems like no girl can resist him. Even though Qin Wu Feng is very good, Wang Mengmeng is very regretful. She shook her head decisively. "I don't want to." Qin Wu Feng felt a bit embarrassed when he heard that. I just wanted to add you on WeChat to get to know each other. Maybe you don't know who I am." Wang Mengmeng straightforwardly rejected without any hesitation. "No adding friends, get lost." This is the first time Qin Wu Feng has been rejected, especially when he had shown off to the fullest and still got rejected, making him both stunned and shocked. Damn, is she really so aggressive? Does she really have personality, or is she just pretending to be arrogant?